Section 1. The lie behind infidelity. Why secret affairs don't actually fix anything. Let's get real. Affairs don't happen because someone's evil or beyond redemption. They happen because people try to solve emotional problems the wrong way. A man feels unappreciated at home, so he looks for attention somewhere else. A woman feels invisible in her marriage, so she entertains the messages of a friend who suddenly notices her beauty. It feels exciting, new, thrilling, like a chance to feel alive again. But here's the brutal truth no one likes to say out loud. Secret affairs don't fix a broken heart. They multiply the damage. They create guilt, anxiety, constant cover-ups, and emotional chaos that no one's ready for. The very thing you were escaping, feeling unseen or unloved, gets magnified 10 times when the trust dies. Here's something powerful to realize. Infidelity is not always about lust. It's often about neglected emotional needs. But that doesn't mean betrayal is justified. It means you need better coping strategies. And you're about to get them. Section 2. Understanding the emotional gaps. They're surprisingly simple to fix. Let's start with a myth-busting fact. Most affairs start because of emotional distance, not physical temptation. It's not the coworker's perfume that breaks the home. It's feeling like no one listens when you talk. So what's the solution? You don't need a counselor or a couples retreat in Bali. You just need to start doing this one surprisingly simple thing. Check in emotionally, not just logistically. Don't just ask your partner, "Did you pick up the groceries?" Ask, "How's your heart today?" Try this once a day. Ask your partner one curiosity-driven question about how they're feeling, not just what they're doing. Sounds small? It is. But small hinges swing big doors. And this simple habit can make your partner feel more seen than 1,000 roses. Section 3. The cheat code to real intimacy. Be seen. Be safe. Most people cheat because they want to feel seen. But the irony is, the person who can see you best, the one who's shared your life, is already next to you. You just need to remove the fear. Here's a shift. Make it emotionally safe to be vulnerable with each other again. Start by saying things like, "I miss the way we used to laugh. Can we bring that back? I've been stressed lately, and I realize I've been distant. I want to do better. What can I do to make you feel more loved?" It's awkward at first. Vulnerability always is. But when your partner feels safe, the need to find comfort elsewhere begins to vanish. Tiny challenge. Tonight, say one soft truth out loud. Something like, "I want us to feel close again." That sentence alone could save a marriage. Section 4. The 3-day rule to stop drifting apart. Distance doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly, over missed kisses, silences at dinner, or that text you ignored because you were tired. Here's a cheat code to stop emotional drift. Never let 3 days go by without meaningful connection. That means every 72 hours, no matter how tired, busy, or annoyed you. Give a genuine compliment, share something personal, ask something beyond routine. This isn't just about preventing infidelity. It's about building deep partnership. If you let emotional silence last too long, that's when outside attention becomes tempting. But when there's warmth at home, other options don't feel so attractive anymore. Section 5. Digital affairs start subtly. Here's how to block them before they begin. Cheating doesn't always begin in bed. It starts with a like, a comment, a DM. You think it's just a chat, but slowly that person gets the emotional real estate your partner should occupy. So here's your move. Set digital boundaries, clearly and early. Ask yourself, would I be okay if my partner read these messages? Am I turning to this person when I should be turning to my spouse? Is this conversation emotionally safe? Pro tip, create a no secrets online agreement. Not because of control, but because of respect. Every great relationship thrives on transparency. Section 6. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be present. People don't cheat because their partner isn't perfect. They cheat because their partner stops showing up emotionally. So if you're scared your marriage is heading toward disconnection, take a breath, you're not too late. Start today by being present, not perfect, not a mind reader, just emotionally available. Here's a micro habit. When you get home, put your phone away for 20 minutes. Look into your partner's eyes. Be all in. People, 20 minutes is worth more than any expensive gift. Section 7. What to do if you've already crossed the line. If you've already had an affair, emotionally or physically, here's the truth. You're not beyond redemption, but healing requires courage. Start here. 1. End the affair. Completely. No backdoors. No what-ifs. 2. Tell the truth. Don't hide in shame. 3. Let your partner grieve. Healing isn't linear. 4. Rebuild daily. Through actions, not just words. This takes time. But recovery is possible if both hearts are still willing. Remember, your worst mistake doesn't have to be your final story. Section 8. The Marriage Saver Toolkit. 5 habits that build unbreakable trust. Want to make your relationship affair-proof? Here's your toolkit. 1. Daily appreciation. Say thank you for the little things. 2. Weekly check-ins. Sit down every Sunday and ask, how are we doing? 3. Zero judgment zone. Create safe space for hard feelings. 4. Digital honesty. Share passwords if it builds peace. 5. Consistent effort. Small daily acts, grand yearly gestures. Reminder, consistency builds trust. Trust builds emotional security. Emotional security prevents betrayal. Section 9. If you're tempted, here's the 5-second self-talk that saves marriages. Temptation is real, and no one's immune. So what do you do when you're drawn to someone who isn't your partner? You pause, and you say this. This feeling is temporary, but the damage would be permanent. Then you redirect. You call your partner, you go for a walk, you remind yourself, I choose love, not fantasy. Pro tip, keep a screenshot on your phone of a beautiful moment with your partner. When temptation hits, look at that. Choose legacy over lust. Section 10. Healing from betrayal. Rebuilding isn't easy, but it's worth it. If you've been betrayed, your pain is valid. Trust was shattered. Questions flood your mind. But here's a truth worth holding. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means rebuilding. Stronger. You deserve honesty. You deserve remorse. And you deserve consistency. But you also need to decide, do I want to rebuild? If yes, then don't rebuild the old marriage. Build a new one. One with better boundaries, deeper conversations, and real connection. Because sometimes the relationship that survives betrayal becomes even more intentional. Section 11. Why this matters beyond marriage. Focus equals fulfillment. Here's the bigger picture. If you can build loyalty and love, you can build it in your career, your goals, your self-discipline. Avoiding distractions in your relationship teaches your brain to focus in every other area. So staying faithful isn't just a romantic choice, it's a personal power move. You train yourself to resist what's easy and commit to what's meaningful. That's the kind of self-growth that makes you unshakable. Section 12. Final thoughts. Faithfulness isn't boring, it's bold. Let's erase the lie that long-term love is dull, that monogamy means missing out. Truth is, being with one person who knows your soul deeply is the most thrilling adventure of all. Because the more you know each other, the deeper the connection, the wilder the joy. The world is loud with temptation, but love is a quiet, steady voice that says, stay consistent, stay loyal, stay loving. You don't need secrets, you need strategy. And now, you have it. Watch out next for the part 2.